is this?
I'm a little nervous auditioning for A Troop because at any point my spot could be taken by somebody else.
Come on, everybody, let's go.
Getting into A Troop is the best. I mean,
Keep in mind for anybody watching this that the choreography is going to be a bit dated because this is like at least 10 years ago.
I get another year to be with my sister, to be with my friend. Nice. I am dancing terribly. I'm forgetting everything. I've never danced this bad before in my life.
Hey guys, it's Jordan Sparks. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to all of Riley's solos from The Next Step. So if you're interested in that, make sure to give this video a great big thumbs up. You can hype it down in the comments section, I think only if you're on your phone. And subscribe to the channel if you're brand new here. Hit that bell notification, all of that good jazz, and let's get right into it.
But it ain't 'cause we fixed nothing. No, she been out playing. She ain't just working late again. No. My friends tried to tell me that she's no good, but if she can't crowd it back, you know I would.
But when I'm dancing, it's almost like he's there. And it's so hard.
Okay, so to be honest, I never really watched this show. I did an episode of Background, like I was on this show over a decade ago. I've seen some clips of it here and there. I think I've maybe watched one episode, and I've reacted to a couple dances from this. So I'm not too familiar with Riley's dancing. I have seen some really awful dancing that came out of the show, and I've seen some really good dancing that came out of the show, particularly from Briar. I've met people that were on the show. They were incredible dancers. We were working professionally together, so I know that there's been incredible dancers on here, but forgive me, I am not too familiar. But she looks like she's got solid technique from what I can see so far.
For my life.
Riley usually gets nervous. She's very shy, but she's an amazing dancer, and I know she'll be okay.
Obviously not here, where she's supposed to be intentionally looking bad, but from what we saw in the first clips, not too bad.
I'm old enough to know. Where did everybody go? Think I'm old enough to hear. Why'd you have to come from here?
See, like, this whole section is really nice. It's hard to give a actual critique when it comes to this show because it's like a fake reality show. So when they're dancing in the scenes, it's acting. They're not necessarily dancing to their best potential. They could just be playing a part that they're supposed to be bad in one scene or another. So it's hard to say, but in this particular scene, you can see that she has a great technique, that she really works through her ankles and her feet. I really like the port-de-bras and what she was doing with her arms. Super fluid there, so she understands movement quality.
In this town no one knows, I'd go where all you devils roam. Think I'm gonna have to leave. Where did everybody go?
She does a lot of tilt type movements, and I'm not sure if this is just branding, like they're trying to make specific dancers on the show do specific things, but she does a lot of tilts. Not a lot of battements, it's just like all tilts. She also does that specific jump into the back attitude or the Baryshnikov position. That seems to be something she does a lot. So again, I don't know if this is branding on the show. That doesn't really say anything technically. I'm just stating some observations.
It was something I heard you say, then you were gone. Like a drop in the ocean, no commotion at all.
Right now, I'm doing James and Beth's duet by myself.
My love has moved too fast. On to the next one. No, she doesn't talk trash, but it ain't 'cause we fixed nothing. No, she been out playing. She ain't just working late again. No. My friends tried to tell me that she's no good, but if she came crawling back, you know I would.
But when I'm dancing, it's almost like he's there. And it's so hard.
Like, it's all just so vanilla so far. If you watch the show, is that her character? Is that what the dancing is supposed to be? Like, nothing's really, like, aggressive. Nothing's hard-hitting. Nothing's, like, it's all clean. It's technically correct. The shoulders are up all the time. But it's not, like, it's not powerful. It's not dynamic. It's just vanilla.
Because I so badly want him to be there. I just feel really lost.
What is this?
So this is how it ends. No worlds left to avenge. All the talk of fire and brimstone's gone, and now we'll make amends. And all the talk of worlds we have to conquer, we
Interesting choice to be using point shoes for this number, the next step.
will
Why?
fight again when the war is over. Don't take enemies.
There's that pitch tilt again.
Don't take enemies for friends.
Okay, work.
When the war is over, when the war is over, when the war is over,
I mean, the Italian fuetes were really nice.
when the war is over, when the war is over, when the war is over.
I mean, you could call it contemporary ballet. It was very contemporary improv at a dance competition, but wearing point shoes and then a couple point elements throughout. There didn't need to be point shoes for that number, my own opinion. I do have to say her movement quality and her confidence and everything is on a different level when she's in point shoes. That does seem to like activate something in her that I'm not seeing in the other numbers. It's just vanilla. Again, question if you've watched this show, is that the character or is that just Riley? I'm not sure who Riley is in real life.
So this is how it ends. No worlds left to avenge.
And that's no hate to this girl. I just don't know who she is. I've seen that she had like reaction videos, so I've seen her face before. I believe, wasn't she the one that she reacted to like all of the next step or something? I remember seeing her videos like years and years ago, but I just don't know her name. That's no hate, no shade.
All the talk of fire and brimstone's gone, and now we'll make amends. And all the talk of war, when the war is over, don't take enemies
Again, I don't understand why we're doing these numbers in point shoes. And again, no hate to her. That's a choice on the next step. Certainly a choice. It's definitely a choice. But she's got great technique. The biggest thing for me is that she doesn't engage her shoulders from the scapula, so that they're locked down to the back. A lot of the time they're just all over the place, and she doesn't seem to be very turned out. I think that's why we're always doing that pitch tilt, and there's not a lot of battements or extensions that are truly working through all of that turnout and working through those hip flexors. But that's just what I'm seeing. Let's get back into it.
When the war is over, when the war is over, is over. Looking now, I'm lost in this moment. 'Cause you're the only one that I need. I count every second that takes by.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I was too busy watching Dance Moms while this entire show was playing out. I did dance with that redheaded girl at City Dance Court in Toronto like over a decade ago. We went to the same studio.
Yeah, I'm coming home.
Yeah, she needs to connect those shoulders and her arms throughout the back using her scapula, engaging that entire scapula, keeping the entire back completely flat, but also engaging the obliques because she's getting out of alignment with the upper body and the lower body in those Alsacone turns, but also the shoulders are coming up.
I'm coming home.
We're running from the sky, with no place we can hide. No worries that we have crossed the line.
I can't imagine what she's feeling right now. I'm really proud of her for pushing her personal stuff aside and dancing with her heart.
I'm falling behind. I'm falling behind.
Love this entire section. Her movement quality has got really mature by this point. I would say that she's very fluid. The musicality is great. Contemporary lyrical. That's definitely her strong suit in my opinion.
We're running from the sky, and I've got tears behind my eyes. We're running from the sky.
I glance over at James, and I see how much this is torturing him. But we made a promise to each other, so I keep dancing.
Yeah, the side body and the scapula needs to be engaged. That's why she's losing her torso coordination with her lower body in those turns, but also the left arm, she's hanging behind her. You want to keep those arms in front of you, but if you're engaging your scapula, it'll keep your shoulders pressed down and your arms won't be able to go behind you anyways.
I'm falling behind.
It's very bittersweet because I know that it's against the person I love.
I'm falling behind. I'm falling behind. I'm falling
The music is also mostly awful if this is the original music from this show.
I first met you in late September, but I know. It's a strange thing to remember, so I'll go.
Yeah, nice organic whole body connected movement here.
There's a feeling deep in my bones. My tongue is tied, but it always feels like I'm home.
nice to watch somebody's growth condensed down into like a 10-minute video so you can just see it play out in real time. Obviously, she's not going to be watching this looking for dance tips, but my biggest tip would be where you're placing your arms. Think of your center of gravity as a lot lower than it is, instead of placing your arms up here and then having them riding up to your ears. If you're thinking of placing them closer to your belly button, then it's going to be easier to engage your scapula. Just lift up your elbows, keep the hands closer to the belly button, rounded like you're holding a beach ball, and then in different variations, still keeping that same back position that you have when your arms are by your belly button, your elbows are here. Okay, so we had like 2 seconds of acrobatics so far in this clip. We had like a side aerial and something else, I don't remember. And we've got like 2 seconds of hip hop. We had a good 10% of this was contemporary jazz with point shoes, and all the rest is contemporary.
Well, let's get started. Come on, everybody, let's go.
Come down, take a ride with me. We can live it up loud with our teenage dreams. We're unstoppable, unbreakable, they can't take that away. Welcome to the sweet. Give me dizzy eyes, wander like a child on the playground. Make my dreams go wild for a little while. You're my wonderland.
My biggest complaint with this show, though, is that all of this choreography looks exactly the same.
Oh, if we stay close, love me till we're close. Hold me, don't let go. When the sun goes down, you and I will be dancing in the shadows. And when the night rolls in, we can love, we can shout it to the mountains.
The lower body looks like a dancer. Her legs, she's got very clean lines, stretched knees, pointed feet, great feet, ankles, all of that. Her turns are looking worse here than throughout the rest of the video, but her overall movement quality has definitely improved. She seems a lot more mature.
You pull the leash and let it go. I've gone and figured out. Even on, like it was reaching out, and destiny was.
See, those turns were a bit cleaner. It's the strength and the control in the turns. She needs to be a lot tighter.
Who wants Riley out of E-Girls?
Okay, this looks extremely clean and technically exquisite.
Team.
Okay, what happened between all of the rest of the video and this clip?
there was a small part of you that still cared about me.
There's not a small part of me.
I became the person I am today because of this studio. I met these incredible people who changed everything for me. The next step has been
Yeah, all of this technique is very clean, and like all of the corrections were made.
everything to me. It's gonna be really hard to move on from this studio, but I'm not saying goodbye. I'm just saying see you later, because I know that the next step will always be my home.
Even though it's a fake reality show, I'm sure that filming that scene felt very real. All right, well, thank you for asking me to react to this one. That was definitely an interesting watch, specifically because it was all of Riley's solos over the entire course of the show, so I got to see all of the improvement in real time. And there was a huge improvement, in my opinion, between everything else and that very last clip. It almost looked like she went off to ballet school for a year and came back and filmed that. I'm not sure what happened, but great way to end off the video with perfectly clean technique and a great performance like that. But let me know what you guys thought of all of Riley's solos from the next step down in the comments below. If you have any other suggestions for videos you'd like me to react to, let me know as well. I'm making a list, forever making a list. And before we go, thank you to my patrons for supporting this channel. I will show your names here on the screen. And as always, make sure to be weird, be wild, and stay sparkly, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Oh, and you can check out one of my previous videos over here if you like to.